Hello and welcome to another vintage lighter review. Thank you for joining me here on Rumble and on YouTube. Today I got this little lighter from the Mart Collective here in Venice Beach, California. This is a vintage AERO-LITE cotton and wick style lighter. Much like a Zippo, it uses Zippo fluid, as you can see right here, or naphtha, petroleum naphtha, white gas, or even just unleaded gasoline, which I put a little bit of that in here. It does take a couple of sparks to get it going sometimes, but it does work. See, it has the little block on there. This seems like it was milled out of a solid block of something, probably aluminum, something. But it's in very good condition. Put some, it had the flint removed from it, which was good, so it didn't get seized to the wheel there. That's where your flint goes. I'll take this little Swiss Army thing. Put your flint in there. Yeah, you gotta have a bit of pressure on that wheel for it to actually strike. But this screw here, close that. This screw here has the spring attached to it. It looks kind of like a set screw in a motor, where it can just set all the way in. Let me focus the camera. There we go. There's your spring, and your flint is on the end of that. There's a little peg, the little nubbin that pushes into the spring there. And yeah, it took me a little bit to get this one going, but once it did get going, it goes good. So what I do is I gotta put it in between my fingers like that, and then spin it around a little bit. Doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. There we go. No, it don't. Right. Let's put the screwdriver on it. Nah, too risky. I don't want to risk that little screw going flying across the room. Here we go. Now it's caught the threads. Go, put it in there. Sometimes if it's too tight, it won't flick at all, so we got to put it about there. There it goes. Yeah, it's a good little lighter. I'm not sure exactly when it was made, but you can see it says AERO-LITE, made in Wichita, Kansas. See if I can get a bit closer to there. There we go. AERO-LITE in Wichita, Kansas. This is where you put your fuel. You take a coin or a flat screwdriver. Let me find a coin. I have like a, is that it? A 5 ruble coin that I found somewhere. Just put that in that little indentation. Unfortunately, this is actually a little too big. So I'll use my Leatherman. Oh shit, don't knock over the camera. Yeah. So I'll use my Leatherman here. The bladed screwdriver file attachment. Let's put that in there. This doesn't have a rubber gasket on the little thumb screw there, so you do got to make sure it's nice and tight. There it is there. It has a screwdriver on the end of it to change your flint. Focus. There you go. So that is the perfect size to fit into these little holes here and here. And yeah, you can see the cotton in there along with the wick. So that just goes in there. It does have little nubs on the little ridges on the sides, so you can use it like a thumb screw. But I do recommend tightening it very good with the screwdriver, since it does not have a rubber grommet or a gasket. Like that. Close our screwdriver there. We need to tighten that up a little bit. That flint screw. There we go. Ta-da! So yeah, works very good. I have not set anything on fire with it yet. I might go smoke a little mini cigarillo later. Who knows? That's about it. I do want to find out when it was made, so maybe I'll have you guys stand by. Okay, so here we go. Here's the AERO-LITE aluminum block lighter. So it is made out of solid aluminum. Let's see here. There's what I have. This one's a bit worse for wear. $40. I got mine for $45. So yeah, pretty cool. That one has a bit of a different wheel on it right there. But there's your flint. There's your flint wheel. It's about what the only difference is, really. We go AERO-LITE, Wichita, Kansas. So that's where these were made, apparently. But don't want to get the tripod cut on anything. This is it's an interesting little lighter, so I'll keep looking into that. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.